Volkswagen Passat B7 2011 to 2015. Hello everyone! There are no complaints about the corrosion resistance of the body. The paintwork is strong. Chips on the body become noticeable only on cars older than 4 to 5 years. In addition, the metal is reliably protected by a decent layer of primer. It's not for nothing that the Passat gives a 20-year warranty against through corrosion. True, our rod chemistry gets chrome body elements. Many owners use special cosmetics to extend the life of external decor details. Otherwise, after 2 to 3 winters, molding and other beauty will have to be changed, at prices that are by no means cheap. By the way, the price list for original Passat passed by it. Yes, you can use a high-quality non-original, but it is more expedient to buy some parts from a well-known manufacturer. You can save money and put a front end at half the price, but it will also last much less. The internal equipment works almost flawlessly, and the quality of the finishing materials pleases with the quality factor. Only with age does a colony of crickets settle in the cabin. Moreover, contrary to all zoological laws, they are most active in winter, and after warming up the cockpit, they become less active. For the Passat, the Germans prepared almost a dozen engines. Gasoline force cannot be called unconditionally reliable. All of them, to one degree or another, are seen in excessive oil appetite. Moreover, the smallest 1.4 liter is also not ours to sip in too much. Although, compared to his older brothers, he is small, and in general there are not so many problems with him. Over time, the timing chain can stretch and the injection also become blocked, as well as the pump fails ahead of time. Much more trouble delivers the most popular 1.8 liter. Raw oil he can reach 500 grams per 1000 kilometers. After 2011, the Germans changed the design of the pistons and rings, generally solving the problem. The turbocharger has also become much more durable. 150,000 kilometers is now the norm for it, although many owners drive on their own turbine even decently for 200,000 kilometers. When reaching 100,000 kilometers on the odometer, listen to the motor chain on it also tend to stretch. They usually change it together with changes and a damper. The 2-liter engine is also seen in oil overheating. True, it will mainly through the seals of the camshaft position sensor. On machines younger than 2012, the defect has already been fixed. At the same time, the design of the exhaust gas ventilation valve EGR, oil scraper rings and the crankshaft oil seal were finalized. However, even after the design change, the efficiency of the EGR valve was insufficient. Therefore, diesel is considered the best choice for the Passat. Only after 150,000 to 180,000 kilometers will it be time to update the glow plugs and injection nozzles. The fuel piping pump can last up to 200,000 kilometers and even longer. Everything seems to be good. However, there are a few such modifications on the secondary. But if you can still somehow put up with motors, then with a robotic 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox, a complete ambush. The most interesting thing is that DSG may require repair after 20,000 to 35,000 kilometers, although some do not know problems with it up to 120,000 kilometers and even more. Usually the list of unreliable nodes includes a clutch package and a mechatronics unit. We must pay tribute to Volkswagen dealers who repair the robot under warranty without any questions. The Germans many times, about 5 to 7, made adjustments to the design of the box and its software, but so far they have not been able to achieve significant results. But this transmission is covered by a proprietary guarantee of 5 years or 150,000 kilometers of run, however only for cars manufactured before January 1st, 2014. Apparently, Volkswagen engineers are confident that after this moment the box got rid of the main defects. Knowing this problem, transmission repair shops have learned how to rebuild dual-clutch boxes. True, no one can say for sure how long the restored node will last. A 6-speed DSG with an oil-batch clutch package is more reliable. There are cases when it roars up to 300,000 to 400,000 kilometers and even more without any complaints. In order for the box to safely live to old age, salesmen recommend changing the oil every 30,000 kilometers, although the factory regulation defined twice as long. Nevertheless, a wet robot cannot be called absolutely problem-free, at risk as well as in the 7-motor, a clutch package and a mechatronics unit. But the mechanic is practically devoid of congenital source. But we don't have many people who want to build a handle. About 20% of used Passat vehicles are equipped with a manual gearbox. Passat's independent suspension is a golden mean between line rack and hourly responsive handling. There are no pitfalls in it, unless you have to periodically update the stabilizer struts, which on average within 20,000 to 15,000 kilometers. Noticeable more about 70,000 kilometers go bell bearings and silence blocks, which are changed as an assembly with levers. Closer to 100,000 strut bearings will remodel themselves. Front shock absorbs average 80,000 kilometers. Depending on the driving style, they may be changed earlier or later. The rear stabilizer struts will be asked to rest after 50,000 kilometers. Closer to 100,000 kilometers, shock absorbers will remind of themselves. Silent blocks of levers are about the same amount and they are chained together with levers. In steering and risk are the road ends which after 50,000 kilometers begin to knock. The rail itself can with interval hour 100,000 and does not abuse breakdowns. The Passat's electric are pretty reliable, although glitches do happen here too. Usually these are minor breakdowns such as burnt-out bulbs of external lighting, failures of sensors and limit switch due to lost contact caused by binal corrosion. The Passat's reliability statistics are spoiled only by the problematic 7-speed DSG box and the oily appetite of higher-ranking gasoline engines. However, since 2014 the Germans, according to them, have increased the durability of the transmission, and the engines managed to get rid of congenital source. For those who do not want to put up with this, we recommend modification with mechanics, or a version with a bunch of 2-liter gasoline or diesel 4, which is combined with a more durable robot with a wet clutch. If you have had such a model, share information about what and how it breaks in the comments.